They say this country was built on the back of an iron skeleton. But in truth, this country was built on the skeletons of my countrymen. Those skeletons who built that skeleton to forge this country then, our nation's creators, are now seen as country's sin. But of course, that's the way this country has always been. The oppressed get exploited. Oppressors will always win. I guess it don't matter what I read in the Constitution, because that paper was written by hands of white, pale skin, whose delicate fingers were more suited for directing, so they brought over my people to do all the constructing. And 100 years later, I can still feel the biting sting of the whip on my back and the fists on my frail chin. It's ironic this country is known for its freedom ring, when that freedom is only for those who are worth something, while the leftovers fall to the side and are called nothing, working hard just to see all the others live like kings. And so I sing. I've been working on the railroad all the live long day. I've been working on the railroad just to pass the time away. Do you hear the whistle blow? Rising so early in the morning. Do you hear the country shouting? Time to blow your horn. They say it was gold that brought them over, but clearly they couldn't read, because see, it was fool's gold that brought them over. And in reality, there was no gold or fool's gold, but they were fools for believing there was gold, and gold made fools out of them, hence fool's gold. They were sent to work in the mountains where the gold was, only to discover that the only place in the mountains that the gold was in the pockets of the politicians who held them captive. But it's not like they didn't have a choice. Dig or be shot and left to rot in a country that was foreign to them as they were to the country. If only it had been so easy. Just like style and ease combined to make steezy, but these immigrants were anything but steezy, just thin, stupid Chinamen, broken and wheezy. And this country was built from their frostbitten hands, a country to rival all other such lands, and to this day that steel monument stands as a train and a tribute to frostbitten hands. And what became of those workers, my unknown ancestors? Well, some lie tucked away in rock fall deposits. Their skeletons are the skeletons in democracy's closet, while the rest were sent down to the coast, where signs reading, "No Chinese or dogs allowed," were fairly self-explanatory. So who the fuck is Dinah, and why is she blowing her horn? There's nothing to celebrate about the way this country was born. From the minds of crooked politicians spawned a giant steel snake that I'm sure still eats this country's Chinese alive. Do you know what CP Railway stands for? Chinese Prohibited. And I just made that up, but it's a testament to how people could overcome circumstance and forge their identity in a country that desperately wanted them to have none, and yet we have one. CP. Chinese pride? No. See, that thought makes me twisted inside, because to be proud of that history would be like spitting on my ancestry. But instead, now I'll do the math. And in this circumstance, I found a far better internal equation. CP, no, CC, I am Chinese Canadian. All right, thanks guys. You guys are good. Snapping.